Welcome to Aaron Plays. In this episode, I'll be continuing my game of Storming the Gap, scenario 17, with the AI playing the Warsaw Pact and myself playing the NATO forces. We're on to turn 6, and let's get straight into it. Here's the operations cards. 2 of them held out until either of these formations, well, both of these formations are drawn, and they'll be placed into the deck. First card. My infantry, or what's left of them. But I don't think there's any infantry at the command. There's just one armored vehicle left. So, nothing to refresh. Straight on to let's see if we can remove that disruption. Morale is 7. 2 for the HQ makes 9. Yes, so the disruption is removed. Okay. All right. Starting to look a bit of a mess on the side here. Okay, so what do I want to do with this tank? I could bring some off-board artillery into the battle. Got one lot of HE left. I've got smoke, and I've got mines. Helicopters. I think as he's the only unit that's left of that command, there are quite a few enemies that can react to him. So I think I'm going to have him fall back, probably to this village. So, what do I do? Move and shoot. Let's do a move and shoot. Okay. Yeah, you can't shoot and move in this. This is move and shoot. So, 1. All right. So we've got enemies that can reaction fire. He's the closest. He's within range. So, drawing a card. Card 48. There is a fire command on there, so it will fire under priority. So within point blank, so he's rolling 3 dice at 4, which will be 3 dice at 3. HQ makes that 5 dice at 3. That's 5 hits. Oops. I got 4 at 5 to save. That's it. 1, 2 saves, but it was 5 hits. Blimey, took it out straight away. Boom. Okay. So he is replaced with a wreck. And the HQ is gone because that was, as I say, the last unit from that command. Check missile ammunition. Yeah, they're okay. And he's now marked ops complete. Okay, so trying to get out of the way. Maybe I should have fired. All right. I'm actually going to remove that card from the game because that formation is gone. Next card. Right. See, East Germans. Armored formation over here. Nothing to refresh. They've got no units that are disrupted. They've got 1 amount of smoke artillery available. So let's check. Drawn card 20. There are no mentions of smoke or off-board artillery to be brought in. Okay. Now checking for the formation. Right, so this is card 38. Okay, so let's have a look what we've got going on here. Card 38. So in point blank, they will fire, or least resistance movement. Low risk move. That's what LRO said. Low risk move. Okay. So these do not have anyone in line of sight over here because this hill line blocks line of sight. This one does. So this is the first unit that has line of sight. And it says if it's within point blank range, fire. However, these are all infantry, which would be affected by HE, which are they within 6? 5. Yeah, so it still says fire. Okay. Right, so let's fire then. 3 at 5 on that infantry unit. 3 at 5. 1 hit. Saving throw. 1 at 5 for itself, the wreck, and the building gives it 4 at 5. Yeah, they're safe from that. Yeah, firing infantry in buildings. So he's ops completed. The other vehicle in there is also instructed to fire. Trying to soften these guys up. 3 at 5. No, it's completed. Okay. These also have that option, but it doesn't seem to be doing them any good. Firing at infantry in buildings when they get 2 cover anyway. So they've got 2d5 for themselves. The S. Then they get 1 for concealment, and they get 1 for the wreck. No. All right, so the next option on that card says move towards. So let's have them moving towards. Fire move. 1, 2, 3. Well, they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Well, this is the objective. Move towards. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I think at that 4, 5. Right. I think I will fire with the Tau anti-tank guided missile. He's got a range of 4 at 4. And that'll be 4 at 3. 4 hits. He's got reactive armor. Orange triangle. So 3 at 5 becomes 3 at 4. 2 saves. So he's reduced and disrupted. However, check my ammo. Still okay for ammo, but obviously now ops complete. Next armor. Trying the same. 1, 2, 3. 4. 5. I don't think it needs to move adjacent. It doesn't say anything about moving adjacent. So might as well fire. You can fire on the pattern. Okay, so it's a 2 hex range. They will be subtracting. I think NATO will be subtracting 1. I think these guys will be subtracting 2 dice. If they fire a move. Soviet. Yeah, they expend more than half their movement is -2 firepower dice. So here we're rolling 1 dice at 4, which will become 1 dice at 3 for the range. That's a hit. Okay, on the pattern has got 3 at 5, 1 for the city, 4 at 5 to save. 4 at 5 to save. Yeah, he saved on that one. Okay, so they are ops complete. Okay, he's got someone at LOS again. Move towards. Firing at infantry at this range is pretty ineffective. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's max stack now. So he will also now fire at the pattern. 1 dice at 3. Smith. Ops completed. Okay, so these guys are out of line of sight. Using the same card, so it's card 38. Okay. First option is, so it's using the secondary options on the card. AEO, closest to a target. LRN towards, low risk move towards. Well, that's the target. Low risk move towards.
I'm not sure.
Can't see how it can, because that will put them in line of sight. So that's not a low risk. So going down the next one. AEO in 0 DM. No. Doesn't apply. Well, I suppose that one's in 0 DM. AEO in 0 DM. Defense bonus hex closest to a unit or virtual objective. LRM towards cover. Okay, so he moves into the woods. Ops complete. Highest firepower AEO closest to a disrupted unit. Move towards. Ah, there we go. Move towards that disrupted unit. Okay. Now, if they move here, they'll be exposing themselves to the pattern there. If they move here, though, they won't. Move towards. They could actually assault that position. I know there's infantry in there as well, though. So would they do that? Doesn't say anything about assault on there. So, well, let's see. I mean, me personally, I would assault that position because the disrupted tank, but we've got HQ. So I'll be rolling 6 dice at 4. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll follow this instruction on here, moving towards. So it moves to there. Okay, can't be seen by the pattern tank. There. Could my tank from here see it? They can. Okay. Well, actually, so they will fire at 4 dice at 5. 2 hits. And he's got 3 at 5, uphill 4 at 5. No saves. So actually the HQ unit takes 2 hits. So he's reduced and disrupted. He's ops completed. Okay. Check for the HQ. They're okay. All right. But that means he's actually ops complete. So this vehicle now he will still move towards. He mustn't engage with the pattern then. So he'll be rolling. He's only moved 1 movement point. So 3 at 4 will become 2 at 4. 2 at 4 at the pattern tank. Okay, it's a hit. Pattern back. Has got 3 at 5 to save. 1 save. All okay. So he's now ops complete. And the HQ ops complete. All right. And these guys, again, moving towards. That means they know they're going to take opportunity fire from this guy. But they're trying to get towards here. So 1, this pattern tank, 4 at 5. 2 hits to save. 3 at 5 to save. 2 saves. Ops complete. Okay, so that's 1, 2. Right, do they assault in there? Go draw a separate card. And it says in the point blank, the assault, they all assault. I've drawn card 22, and it says assault if firepower greater than target. Okay, so they'll be rolling 4 dice at 4. Whereas they'll be rolling 2 dice at 6 and 2 dice at 3 because of their infantry. That is, they are better at that. So 1, 2, 3. No, they wouldn't go that way because they're going to expose themselves to the Bradley. So 3. Okay, my infantry do have limited AP capability. So let's do this. 2 at 5. Not point blank, so that's 2 at 5 on the lead tank. 2 hits. Okay. 3 at 5 to save. 1 save, so they're disrupted. Okay. So infantry fire. Ops completed. All right, that's probably stopped the assault going in. Because they're now no longer superior in firepower. They have expended 1, 2, 3 movement points into here. Okay, so they'll fire point blank into there. Fire at the pattern. That's the 3 at 4 becomes 2 at 4 becomes 2 at 3. Ooh, bad shooting. Ops complete. I think that they've got the this unit here, which can fire. I think you can fire at the helicopters from there. But if they do anything this way, it's an interesting little conundrum. They are vulnerable to the helicopters. They're the only thing at the present moment that is vulnerable to the helicopters, but they're also the most effective unit against the helicopters. Let's see. But going over this hex here, they can't see the helicopters. So as soon as they move, they then would be able to see. So do they move? It's a tricky one. I'd say not. I personally wouldn't move them. Right. That's that formation done. Next. Okay, so that's the first of these guys. Right. So bring in the HQ over to here. So which unit to stack it with? Well, let's do the right order. So let's refresh. Okay. Next to the HQ over here. Right. No units are out of command. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they're all okay. Okay. Yep, no units are out of command. Do we bring down any missile reloads? Are all okay. Disruption removal, no disruptions to remove. Off-board artillery. Got 1 battery left. I think it might be time to bring it in. So we're going to try and bring it in here. HQ can spot for that. Where's my fire for effect counter? There it is. Cross. Right. Accuracy. Yeah, it's accurate. So that's 3 at 4 on the top armored unit. 1 hit. Okay. 1 at 5. Remember, off-board artillery, you don't look at the armor, they automatically get 1 save. So it's 1 at 5, they get other saves if they're in terrain covers and such forth. So 1 at 5 to save. No. So it becomes disrupted. And the target underneath, 3 at 4. 1 hit, save. It saves. Okay, so this unit is also now disrupted. And that fire effect comes off. In fact, that'll be the last. That's the last NATO. But HE. Okay. Next up, it will also now spot for this mortar, which is in line of sight, and it will fire on the same target. 3 at 5. So again, bringing in the fire for effect. Doesn't have to do a spotting check. I believe it fires at both targets in that hex. So 3 at 5, top unit. No effect. Bottom unit. 2 hits. Okay, it's got 1 at 5 to save. It does, but 2 hits still knocks it out. Okay, so it is place a wreck, and that tank is eliminated. Okay, let's move the disruptive marker. Yeah. And that mortar unit is ops complete. Okay. This guy, he's got a range of 60. Okay. Now, I'm going to have to swing it because these helicopters are actually flying at level 2. So can he actually see there? Right. From here. Okay. Now the hill's at level 2. So it's how close? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 9 hexes to the hill. So there's actually 9 blind hexes. So he would have to be here to see that helicopter. And so the answer is no. You can't quite see that one. What about this one? That's 16. That there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8, 9. That's 9 as well. So that is actually closer. So he's still has to be 9. So he's too close to for that hill to see those helicopters. But I thought it was worth a check at that kind of range. Okay, so let's zoom back in. Gonna keep that unused because I thought, if the enemy aircraft appears, the enemy aircraft's been removed, hasn't it? Okay, something to keep those helicopters thinking. Right, what to do with these guys? Okay, so we've got this tower gun. Let's fire it on the already no, you can't see that one. Yeah, this disrupted unit here. So that will be 4 at 4, point blank range, 4 at 3. 1 hit. Oh, I've got the HQ there as well. 1 hit. Plus another 2. 2 more, so that's 3 hits. He's got 3 at 5, reactive armor, 3 at 4, and under cover of the wreck, 4 at 4. 3 hits so far, 4 at 4. 2 saves. So he takes another step loss. Check for ammo. You're okay ammo-wise. Oh, well, it's completed. As these are all ops complete, my Bradley might be able to do something. But as soon as you become exposed and okay, this infantry. I think we'll keep the infantry as they are. And the Bradley, he's got an excellent weapon on him, but they get picked out so quickly. I think we'll keep him sweet too, in case they come around the side. I'd rather preserve the forces at the present moment. So, right, next formation. Okay, my yellow, my Abrams. These guys up the top here. So what am I going to do with them? Sort of set to defend this here. Do I bring down some mines? No. Do I keep him by himself or do I bring him back? I think I'm going to bring him back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's probably ops completed. The other two I'm going to keep back and fresh. Okay, next up. Helicopters, right. Okay, so they don't have a HQ. Refresh, no. Command status, so they're automatically in command. Missile reload, so you've got to check for reload. Morale 7. 7. Okay, let's see what happens. So he's successful in that role. Helicopters. Remove the missile ammo reloading marker. Okay. Do that. Right. So we've got him on hover and him on fly. Hover puts him at level 1. I was taking him at level 2 when I was doing this, but thankfully the designer of the game pointed out my error. Okay, so let's see what their formation is going to do. Card 49. Well, first option is assault. Well, they're not going to do assault because they're helicopters. Second option on there is fire if they've got anyone in point blank. All right, so he's at a hover. He has got a target-rich environment. So well, let's see who fire at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First one here. Okay, 4 at 4. It's point blank, isn't it? Okay, so it'll be 4 dice at 3. That's 3 hits. Okay, so I've got 4 at 5, reactive armor, 4 at 4. In cover, 5 at 4. And because it's a anti-tank guided weapon at cover, that's 4 at 4, 5, 6 at 4 to save. And it was 3 hits. I've got 6 dice to save. Yeah, saves on that. Okay, ops completed. Helicopter. Okay, so this one's in flying mode. To be able to fire, it needs to effectively at these guys, which he's got an order to, needs to go in hover mode. So he goes into hover mode. And then you can't see here because that's level 2 on that. Oh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he's just out of line of sight. But he can see there and he can see there. Range 10, range 9. Either one of them is no longer at point blank range. So first option on yellow is fire still. So he will fire. Right, throwing at the nearest target. So this time it's 4 at 4. Only 1 hit. And I said save wise, he's got 4 at 5. Buildings, as in the city itself, 5 at 5. And because it's anti-tank guided weapon at the city, 6 at 5. 2 saves, yeah, he saved. So the helicopters did nothing to me this time. Ops complete. Okay. Whew. Next card. Soviet designated formation. That gets used on these guys here. Right. Drawing card 14 for them. They've got no Nothing else to do until their action phase. Okay, card 14. No one in line of sight. So, looking at secondary options. First option there is fire. They can't fire, got no one in line of sight. Not disrupted. So effectively execute victory conditions. On the offensive, effectively condition 3, move towards victory locations controlled by the player. So that's what they will do. Okay, what have I got to react with? Not a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, they're coming in close. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got nothing really to stop these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 6. Okay, ops completed. Yeah. It's going to get messy there very, very soon. Okay. Next formation. East German. Right, okay. Well, they've got 2 formations that can use it. See that and that one. 1, 2, 3, the infantry. Is the infantry formation that uses it. Okay. Right, so with the infantry, the first off is refresh. So remove the ops completed here. Next off, command status. So that HQ has got everyone in command here. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. All in command. They're in command. They aren't. So they've got to do a command roll. Okay, so this hex is command roll. No, out of command. And the mortar, they're in command. Okay. Right, disruption removal. Okay, start on this hex here. Yep. Okay, so the BMP, no. And the infantry can't because they're just passengers in there. Okay. All right. Missiles, look like I don't have any missiles loaded. This smoke I should have actually reduced last time. My bad. Okay. East Germans do have smoke capability, so let's check to see if the HQ drops any smoke. We're looking at card 34. There is no off-board artillery element on that card. So no. Okay, so the card for the formation and what they do. Card 27. Okay. So this unit here is in command range. HQ is here, but it can't. 2 cultivated block line of sight. So they can't see over to here. So it's got no target. Right. Okay, so this BMP, again, no one line of sight. It says, look, LRM, move towards, least risk move towards the victory locations, ops complete. Okay. This one here, again, doesn't have line of sight. but disrupted, no, AO closest to a target, LRM move towards. So he's going to move towards that, and then that. I'm going to say that is objective taken. Why can't I not? Oh, I've got to do a shift on this, all right? Flip. Flip. There we go. Maybe all together. All right. The amphibious unit. Move towards. It just crosses there. Ops complete. Ops complete. Okay, this infantry literally cannot cross. So would they walk all the way around, or right? Either's only one line of sight, so he will move towards that objective. Loris move towards. So that's 2, 3. Can't go into there because that would put them in line of sight. So that will do him. Oh, wait, there's smoke in there, isn't it? Where's the smoke? Smoke, smoke. Smoke, yeah. Okay. Right. 1, 2. North line of sight onto these 3. T55. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minefield. Effect. Well, these are must be the world's worst minefields. I know I keep complaining, but there we go. Ops completed. I suppose moving there, they avoid the minefield. Right. Truck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Finally. Lose a step, so it's disrupted. And ops complete. Okay. This gun is always going to be in range. I can't see the need other than to keep in command control. So nearest targets of mine are over here. So maintain command control. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ops complete. So it's back to this infantry. How many more BMPs are there? Come back and collect him. There doesn't seem to be a free one, does there? No. All the ones that are available still have infantry. Actually, that one doesn't. So going back on that unit's move, I think it wouldn't have crossed there. Doesn't need to. There are other units that can gain control. It comes down here and picks them up. Really for next turn crossing. That makes more actual sense. Right, that's that formation done. Next card. My helicopters. Okay. That's these guys here. All right, so if they go and hover, they'll be at level 1. But I do don't want to move them because of this guy. So we've got a little mix and standoff here. So if I keep these here, I've got target-rich environment, and this guy's got nothing. However, the big threat now is this fresh Soviet formation. But you know what? I think I will do that. I will change these to hover mode and fire at the T-72s. So let's fire this one here at this one. So 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 13. So 4 at 4, point blank range, 4 at 3. 3 hits on that. 3 at 5, reactive armor, 3 at 4. 3 dice at 4. Saves 2, so it takes 1 hit. He only had 1 remaining, so he also is taken out. Place wreck, remove, and they are gone. Okay, that's it. I'll check for missile ammo. His ammo needs to be checked, and ops complete. This, okay, he'll fire on the disrupted tank. Again, point blank, 4 at 4, 4 dice at 3. 2 hits. 3 at 5, which becomes 3 at 4 for the reactive armor. Absorbs those easily. Ammo. Okay, ops completed. Right, so that's the helicopters done. Next. Okay, Soviet helicopters. Refresh. Okay. Draw a card. Card 28. Targets within point blank, they will fire. Okay, this one definitely has a target within point blank. This one doesn't. But the yellow priority is onboard indirect fire, which you can't do. So it will also fire. So these are both firing. So he'll fire on his target here, which, as we know, was 4 at 4 because it's point blank, 4 dice at 3. That is 3 hits. 4 at 5, 5 at 6 at 5, save. Only 1 save. Yeah. So he is reduced and disrupted. Oh dear. Missile ammo. His missile ammo needs to be checked. Those completed. This guy will also fire at the HQ. That's a straight 4 at 4. Only 1 hit. I think I've got, yeah, save that easy. But HQs, helicopters start to take their toll. Next up. Right, so that is the East German formation. Okay, remove the refresh. Oh dear. Don't really have much to stop these guys anymore. Now, should I have paused and done this? I said I was going to do that last time. Right, okay. So that's the refresh step. Okay, command status. So the HQ is now here. These are out of command. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're okay, but they're out of command. So determining on these again. They're okay. Determining on these guys in the minefield. They're okay. Command status okay. Missile reloads. Don't think we have any missiles to reload. Disruption removal. I've got a fair bit of that. So over to here. So the BMP. Yes. And I think that did the automatically for the infantry, because the infantry were in the BMP. Okay. Over to here. Truck. Yes. It's the same again. Right. Off-board artillery, they have smoke. I can't see beyond there. Well, let's just see what the card says. So card number 16 doesn't mention anything about smoke. However, it does mention about no off-board artillery as well. No. Carry on. Let's just see what it can actually see. That HQ. Right sight from this hex. No, I can't see any of the city blocks. The hill, 1, 2, 3, 4 to that, or the city blocks anyway. Sorry, my bad. But they do have, where's their recon units? The recon unit here, that can also bring down artillery. So, or smoke, line of sight. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Actually, I've just drawn a card to determine that. He can spot for that big boy, that big gun. Okay. So he'll spot for him. Don't have to make any spotting roll. He's a recon unit. So it's going to be 3 dice at 4. 1 hit. 1 dice at 5 plus this, which is for itself, and 1 for the city. 2 dice at 5. Save. Saved it. Complete. All right, so the actual card 53. Okay, so line of sight. Not much line of sight at the present moment. This recon unit has line of sight. It says execute counter actions if it's got no range over there. Well, I think it's going to go and do its job. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I want to take a shot at that? That's my only reactive fire I've got down there, so I think not. Okay. So this guy, got no line of sight. Good order AO closest to an end line of sight of player unit, move towards player units. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably put themselves out of line of sight. Okay, I'm going to take the shot. Okay, 3 at 5, 5 at 5. 1 hit. It's BMP, isn't it? Yeah. He's bringing the objective with him for some reason. Okay. 1 at 5 to save. Saves it. Okay. So far I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna have to put the helicopter on top of that stuff just for aesthetics. The helicopter's gotta be above the tank. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ops completed. This recon unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one crosses now. Excuse me. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I bet you're taking the minefield. There we go. Box complete. These guys have got to come a long way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So not amphibious. And that concludes that German formation. Okay, I'm going to end this here. For this episode. Continuing turn 6 in the next episode. Hope you enjoyed what's happened so far. Like, subscribe, and any comments would be much appreciated. All the best until the next time.